always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii Five-O. Back out with my dreads and my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to rock the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. Cause I got you all in check. Hey, yo, yo, hey.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Let's get down, baby. Come on, down, baby. Come on, down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Shake the rock like Henry Moore. Aphrodite at the waterhole. Shake the rock like Henry Moore. Aphrodite at the waterhole. Come on. Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Run it down. The sign is up. So run it down. Get your money up. put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last so long. Don't have the time and it's obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we had in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a door with the drive and a vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to when sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in that, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man. Connections around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
And finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive.
Just a beautiful Midwestern night. The roof is open, and we are ready for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing, Jones. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go,
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic, no webe, look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know so long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from Indy. Ashton Dulin now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. And those are the hurry up here. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He dodged the tackle. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Doolin. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens set the big return onto that pick. Look at this, they've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action now with Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the versatile All-Pro, Kyle Hamilton. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down carry for Taylor. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
third down, 1 yard to go. Taylor again. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Working quickly here. They're going Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Line and set. Here we go. First down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. They go play fake with Jones. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
A gain of 7.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On the return, here's Doolin. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Spencer Schrader to kick off.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This is taken in at the 13. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Colts nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
They'll run here following the penalty. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Offense to the line fast.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 17.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Come on, set, go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Hawks,
here's Jones to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Now Jackson off the play action. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play fake, Jones. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Massive hits. The ball's out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, and sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Third and 4 coming up now. Option give to Taylor. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They go again with Taylor. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Running for it with Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter. It's down out of 21. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Baltimore.
First down throw for Jackson. Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's third down.
Jackson now, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Going deep here for the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw, here's Jones. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Taylor now up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
brings up second.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
On the double.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Bronco switch. Set up. 70 Lions.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. Second down and just 2.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Tiger.
First down throw by Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
A loss of 5.
Working quickly here.
Second and 15 at the 40-yard line.
Jones got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. Take go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down from the 41. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game.
Spencer Schrader.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting at the 10. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he can't escape Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
The tackle made back at the 14-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.
stop.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb.